Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold. Let's continue battling most of these rockets. Keep out of the way. You have the incentive to tell me what not to do, and I'm gonna go do it anyways, so I don't think that really works. Thank goodness you're not a parent, huh, Mr. Rocket Grunt? Zubat, what level? 26? Yeah, their levels have definitely increased since the rocket base, which I am quite happy to see that actually, because I want to gain more levels before heading over to the 8th Gym Badge area. Ah, Supersonic. Oh man, how much Supersonic has screwed me over in the past. I remember playing, man, it's hard to talk about the game without spoiling this, although it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen. But I was at the Indigo Plateau in this game back in the day. By Pidgeotto, and I got confused, and well, it just really screwed me over, and it did not end well for me, I should say. I should probably go back to the Pokemon Center in order to heal up and whatnot. That way I can get Gyarados and Pidgeotto some levels, because they really do need it. I mean, just saying. Another Zubat. I mean, do you guys ever change your strategy? I mean, come on. It's not that hard. Just do something else. Like, get a new Pokemon type. Evolve one of them. Team Rocket, you're just such a disgrace. The video game villains. I mean, you're pretty bad. I mean, you're up there with Seymour from Final Fantasy X. Like, he's pretty bad too. Like, really freaking bad. I mean, he's just as bad as Team Rocket. Like, you fight him once, you're like, okay, it's serious. And after you beat him, you're surprised that your characters are not jumping on his corpse. Oh yeah, the Pokemon Center's this way. I almost forgot where the Pokemon Center was for a second. So they let him get away, and then you fight him again. Like, okay, that's not too bad. And then you fight him again. So you beat him 3 times in a row. You think they would have killed him the 3rd time. And then just to make you more annoyed, you fight him one more time. And it's not any harder than it was the last 3 times. Except now he has more health and whatnot. I mean, come on, seriously? He's such a joke, it's not even funny. Okay, it is. And then in Final Fantasy X too, there are like these 2 grunt guys that you have to fight all the time. And they are, gosh, it's pretty sad that they're worse than Team Rocket. I mean, they don't get knocked away as much as Team Rocket, obviously, but I mean, they're just way more silly. I can't take them seriously in any way whatsoever. But yeah, everyone knows, or everyone around here knows, who's ever seen any videos of that I made on YouTube, that I don't like Final Fantasy X. I like the battle system. Yeah, and Auron. That's okay. The music isn't bad either. I do like the music. Not gonna lie, Final Fantasy X has good music, but I really don't like anything else about the game. You disabled my Gust. Why would you do that? What did I do to you to get my Gust disabled? You're a jerk. Oh goodness, if this poisons me, this is gonna suck. Okay, I got lucky. Whew. On a brighter note, actually, I did have my internet problems fixed, so now I can play my video games online, which is a lot of fun, because I have a lot of fun doing that. Although, the one game I wanted to play online the most was Resident Evil 6. You know, some mercenaries, co-op with some people on campaign, maybe onslaught mode for more of the competitive nature, and that's just the game I was most looking forward to playing. I get connection timed out every single time I hook up with somebody. Like, if we get into a game, boom, connection timed out, and nothing I can do about it. And at first I thought it was because my internet settings were still private, and I couldn't just get in a game, and it was my fault it kept kicking off, but it's not. I could play Last of Us online just fine. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online just fine. I was playing Call of Duty online just fine. And if I did have a problem, all I did was reset the console and reboot up, and then I was playing for like another 3 hours. And it was fine. Oh, I get the notice. I was neglecting the fact that I'm fighting a muck right now. Okay, that's actually pretty good. You guys have a muck. And I didn't take off much damage. Wow, this might be a challenge. If my Pidgeotto doesn't get a critical and he sludges me and poisons me and keeps pounding away at my health, I could lose this one with Pidgeotto. Just saying. Okay, he's not smart enough to use Sludge, so I'm gonna not take that for granted, but I'm gonna keep pecking at his health then. Because Fly is literally the only powerful attack I have against the Muck. I know I don't recommend Pidgeotto against Muck, it's just that I want the levels, because I'm greedy. I want Pidgeotto to get the Pidgeot. It's only 4 levels away. And then the higher the level, the better. Oh, that was actually relatively easy. What do you mean don't get cute? Do I look like I'm trying to get cute? No, I'm not. Thank you. Actually, I will ruin your plans for your comeback, so you can just kiss my hand that you're sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I know that was a weird saying to use, but I wasn't in the mood to say kiss my butt, because that's so overused. Let's see. Jeez. So the scientist plays electric-type Pokemon. Let's battle you two first. You can give him strict orders. They'll crush anyone who challenge. Oh, good luck with that. I mean, I bet you can only beat those bug trainers on Route 1. I mean, come on. 4 Pokemon, huh? Coughing, as expected. I mean, unless you have a Muck or Eradicate, I'm not really too scared of you. Oh, and even if you did, I'd only be a little bit, because then you might possibly knock out my Gyarados and Pidgeotto again. So, yeah, just gotta watch out for that. But anyways, yeah, the Resident Evil 6 servers, it's probably Capcom servers in general, I'm pretty sure of, that they're just not really working. At this current moment, they're not working for PlayStation 3 users. And I'm pretty sad about that, because I was looking forward to playing online with some people. Because it's a co-op game. I like co-op stuff when I have a chance to be, you know, co-op, like, team up with somebody. It's a lot of fun, trust me. But, nah. Kinda sucks that way, though. So not much I could really do about that. On another note, at least it's working and I can play online again. I might just get the PC version of that game, see if I can play online with that, but nah. I'm pretty sure my money is better spent buying music for videos and stuff that I'll have the licensing rights to. I know I'm not really talking about Pokemon much right now, but is there really much to talk about besides going through these rockets? They are just pretty easy and simple to go through, and I figured if I talk about something a little more interesting, perhaps, then, well, make going through these battles a lot easier besides speeding everything up or editing something out. Because when I do a Pokemon Let's Play, I like showing every single battle and every single minute I do that's not sped up. I tried watching a Pokemon Let's Player from quite a few different Let's Players, actually, and they sped up, like, almost every single Pokemon battle. I couldn't stand it. I really couldn't. It's nothing against the way they make their video, it's just not the type of video that's for me. It's not something I'm interested in. If I want to watch something sped up, I'd go do it myself. But, oh yeah, this guy does out wheezing, doesn't he? This may or may not be bad on my side. We'll see. It's not like my Gyarados is Hydro Pump or anything, but I do have Dragon Rage and Surf. Okay, that took off a good amount. Oh, you SOB. Oh. Really? That's gonna kill me, huh? No, actually it didn't. Okay. But still, it was like most of my health! You're a jerk. You're the one who self-destructed like a sore loser, buddy. I'm sorry. Jerk. On the bright side, Pidgeotto and Gyarados have more experience now, I should say. Hey, how's it going, scientist? Oh. Oh, you're not working for Team Rocket, huh? Oh, but you are! Oh, that's just great. Who am I? Well, I'm Gold, from Pokemon Gold. That is his name, right? Thought it was. Okay, Mark, let's see what you have in store for me. Magnemite. Yeah, I figured. I do like there being a lot more Pokemon now, but I do think there is a little too much Pokemon. As long as the Pokemon series, I'm not saying they should combine their games anymore, I've said that already. But as long as they take a break off making, like, 7th gen Pokemon games right now, then we'll be good. Like, they actually spend a good 3 to 4 years making the 7th generation then I believe will be a much higher quality than us getting like heart-shaped Pokemon, sword-shaped Pokemon, chandelier-looking Pokemon. Come on, Nintendo, you know what I'm talking about. And all my viewers, I mean, is there really a need for a chandelier-type Pokemon? I mean, could they have not come up with anything better for a ghost fire type? And then the ice cream-shaped Pokemon. I mean, if I just want to start making Pokemon out of shapes I see in life, and like objects and furniture and stuff like that. No, we didn't start liking Pokemon back then for that. So, I'm just saying that they should at least give it a couple more years in development, you know? Really think it out, really flesh out those new ideas, and really spend more time making a really high quality and Pokemon game. So now it'll be a lot of fun. Really. He's not. Oh, fifth floor, huh? Yeah, I'll save him. Let's see if I can get this open. I don't have a card key. No, I did not forget about that. I just feel like battling all these guys first. Oh. Well, looks like I'm not getting up there anytime soon. But I'm gonna battle all the other rockets around here. Your grand design. What grand design could you possibly have? You're a scientist, not a. Oh, he does have a Porygon though. I like Porygon for their interesting noises, shapes, and the way they look and whatnot. And I don't miss that one episode where Pikachu thunderbolts like a rocket, and there's a bunch of Porygons in the episode, and like a bunch of flashing lights come on the screen that can make some people have seizures. No, I don't miss that episode. I'm glad they never aired it in America. But I do like Porygon though. I remember back when I was a kid, I had a Porygon Pokemon card, and this kid at my elementary school, he really wanted it. But I liked it so much, I'm like, I'm not giving it up. And then I lost it. Like, a few years later. I lost it. I lost my Porygon card. It was so disappointing. Hey, how's it going? I do. Oh. Apparently these are a bunch of new rockets, because I mean, they haven't said anything like, oh, it's you again. I'm gonna make sure you don't foil our plans for the last time. They all seem pretty darn similar. But they aren't making any comments and stuff like that. I mean, which I'm relieved that they're not, you know, but I mean, it would have been nice to hear some dialogue like that. Besides like, how do I put this? Pokemon is becoming George Lucas as far as written dialogue. They have such bad lines, but at least they had those corny lines at the beginning. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. Let's have a Pokemon battle. I'm gonna let that sink in for a moment. And then, like, George Lucas has some pretty bad lines in his movies too, but at least his movies are good. Although I just saw the trailer to, which he has nothing to do, which he's not part of, thank God, to this Star Wars Rebels animation cartoon looking movie. Oh man, I mean the Star Wars Clone Wars where they had like the Samurai Jack artist do it, or like the animation for that. That was good. That was really freaking good. And then I'd look and see the Star Wars Rebels stuff. Ooh, Quilava's evolving. Sweet. And I go and look at it. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you can find it on like the Star Wars Facebook page or somewhere else around the internet. Just type it in Google, Star Wars Rebels, Disney. That's gonna be on Disney XD, so obviously it's not gonna be like a worldwide, like released in theaters and whatnot. It's so bad. It's so freaking bad. I mean, it's nice to hear like the TIE fighters go off and everything again. I don't know. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars fan, but that just lost my hope for any future Star Wars installments of any kind. I did come to rescue you. Can you give me the card key so I can go to the other side and whatnot? Oh, you're an imposter. Of course! Well, it's always an imposter when I want to go rescue someone. This actually threw me for a loop the first time when I was playing this game. When I was a kid. I didn't expect it. Now, if like, you're near my age, 16 to 24, that's within plus 4 minus 4 years of how old I am right now, you do kind of expect something like this. Okay, the Rocket Executive is going to be a much harder battle than what we've fought previously. Because he's at least 4 levels stronger, and he's going to have, like, well, stronger Pokemon. Thankfully, I have Typhlosion on my side and strong Ampharos, so I should be just fine, to be honest. I mean, as long as you went and took care of all the other gym badges and whatnot, which I don't think you can come here while rockets are invading any earlier anyways, your level should be just fine to take out these guys. Pokemon is pretty reasonable about where their level cap is, and Pokemon's a series that generally does not have a huge spike in difficulty in any way. Everything is going to be smooth up until the Pokemon League. And then if you somehow got lucky throughout the game and your Pokemon team isn't strong in any way, which mine could consider... excuse me. My Pokemon team could severely lack in the different type department and being very strong on its own. Like, my Pokemon team, in experts' opinions, could be completely terrible right now. But I'm just playing a Pokemon game to have fun, from beginning to end. I'm not playing Pokemon to show you guys how to get a high IV Pokemon or whatnot and be super competitive at it. No. I play Pokemon for fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, if I want... Oh, I missed. Oh, this might poison me. Oh, shoot. Please? Oh, thank you. I didn't get poisoned. Just finish him with Thunder Shock. I should be good. Yeah, if I want to get competitive when it comes to games, it'd be more like... Oh, the Onslaught mode on Resident Evil 6, obviously. I'm a huge Resident Evil 6 fan. Kid Icarus Uprising, I like to get competitive with that game. I'm actually very good at that game. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm not sure if I would be very good at it. I'm not even sure there's a lot of people who still play that game online anymore. I should try and see whatnot. I'm never competitive in Call of Duty, I don't care. I'd like to get competitive in The Last of Us, but even then, even though I'm playing now, that game gets my heart pumping so bad, even on online play, that I make really stupid decisions, and I think it's going to take me a long time to play it before I get any relative skill at it, to be honest. And the real director's in the Underground Warehouse. Great. There's just not many games that I get really competitive at. Now, the last one I haven't mentioned yet was like the Super Smash Bros. Series. I've always been competitive in that game. I've competed in quite a few Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournaments. I made to the semifinals in one tournament recently. I must have got real lucky to win first place in a tournament a long time ago, because I've yet to win first place in a tournament since the game came out. And that was like, in 2010 is when I won my first Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament. That or the people I was playing against were not, like, professionals. And the local tournaments I've been to, oh man, they're definitely like somewhat of they have to be professionals at that game. Or if not professionals, they played it a lot more and they've got a much higher skill level at Super Smash Bros. Brawl than I could ever possibly achieve. They know the frame rates, they know every little thing that I know, all the little things that I could care less about knowing. It's like the tier list and whatnot. I don't care about tier lists. But yeah, it was just a bit disappointing. Oh, by the way, the only reason why I keep Krabby in my party is because I'll be using Strength. Not anytime soon, but later. Alright, so that leads to the underground area, but I can't go that way. Actually, I don't want Gyarados to be in the front of my party. Let's see. I want to save Ampharos, so let's send Pidgeotto, because I'm expecting to see a certain somebody quite soon. Isn't there 3 ways to get to the underground? I think this is an entrance. No! No, Lynette, you're wrong. This is it, right? Ah, okay. So can we stop Team Rocket? Well, I guess we'll find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon Gold. So, have a good day.